So thanks for tuning in. I wanted to give you a preview of the seminar upcoming on inside sales that I'll be hosting. My name's Casey Murray. I lead Cypress and Monterey Consulting, and we're a company focused on sales enablement, creating sales playbooks, training, working with teams on their strategy and sales execution, and very focused on B2B technology sales. So if you're in that field and you're looking to get better in that role and I'd like to improve your own ability to hit your quota, then I'd love to spend 2 days with you and talk about some of the vital skills and mentality that I see in the best people that are having success in that field. So just as a preview of the type of data that we want to bring and how I structure the program, I want to share a couple numbers with you. So when we're making an impression on a buyer, we have 100% available to us. But as inside salespeople, we lose about 2/3 of that because the perception that people get from you as a presenter, 2/3 of it is the body language perception of how you're actually carrying yourself and the energy and the enthusiasm and the fullness of your smile and even the gestures that you're making, like me talking to you now. When you're inside sales and you're only on the phone, you lose that, and now you only have two other levers to play. You have your words and you have your tone. So the words, shockingly, are only 7% of the impression. And now we kill ourselves to have the perfect silver bullet sales pitch, and yet the buyer is only taking away 7% of that from the impression that they make on you. The tone of your voice still carries for about 1/3 of that perception. So in our training, we try to work really hard on getting you very confident in your delivery, having a really clear answer, and an excitement to tell the story. Being a narrative storyteller is important, and leaving them with something that's memorable so they can go and tell their peers and create what we call internal sellers is really a key part of the program as well too. So when you leave or hang up the phone call, in this case, we want them to be able to go to their coworker or their boss or someone who might fund that project and say, I want to spend more time in this. I think it's worth it. It's going to help us achieve a strategic goal, get there faster, or help me do my job better. All of those are acceptable outcomes. So in the seminar, we're going to push you to practice, role play, look at cold calls, look at emails, really take a very close look at your communications, put you through an audit, so to speak, and see where you're strong and where you're not. We're also going to take a look at your personal skills and motivations and give you a pretty detailed coaching report that you can use to try to get better over the year as it goes on. Not to mention, we're going to look at some of the really fundamental skills that I think are critical to the success of an inside salesperson, and business development as well too. Setting appointments, getting meetings, prospecting, qualifying, asking the hard questions, all really an important part of the program from my perspective. So please take a look at the rest of the data on the website, and if it looks of interest, I'd love to see you in Philadelphia for a couple days. And if you have any questions about content before then, certainly feel free to email me directly. Thanks. Look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.